Hey guys, I want to talk to you about the HTP machines. They come with quarter-inch BSP fittings, and I'll show you what those are. But they're on the front of the machines and the back of the machines for the argon. So I wanted to come up with a way where I could use my Miller torches and any other equipment that I needed to use along with the HTP. So I'll show you what I ordered and how I adapted this. So bear with me here, and let me turn the camera around and get you showing what I'm talking about. All right, so these machines have quarter-inch BSP. So because they're made in Europe, their connections on the TIG torch here is quarter-inch BSP. Now this is a female, and on the machine it's a male, as opposed to the Miller, which is it's got a female on the machine and the male goes into it. So I wanted a way where I can convert this, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. First, I'm going to show you on the back of the machines with the gas and the argon, and then on the front of the machines with the torch. So let me get these hooked up, and this is what I'm using here. So the inside is a quarter-inch BSP, and the outside is a quarter-inch NPT. So we got Europe and USA. So I'm going to convert these and show you. Right now what I did was I only put this on here slightly, so I didn't clamp down, and I put some Teflon tape on here, so I don't want to ruin it. But when I get this off, I'll show you what I mean. This is on the ProPulse 200. Alright, so this is what I have here. So this is the back of the ProPulse, and again, this is a male quarter-inch BSP. So what I got here is the adapter, and this was on here before. So this is a regular quarter-inch NPT, and this is a regular 5/8 right-hand argon fitting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this into here and then onto the machine. So what happens is this is pretty close to quarter-inch NPT. However, the thread pitch is different on the BSP. So if you're going to use this without getting an adapter, I wouldn't advise really tightening this down, because you'll strip out the BSP and you won't be able to use it anymore. You'll have to get it replaced. So just put it down slightly until you get these in. I just wanted to show you what they were, so you knew. So let's get this on and go from there. All right, there you go. So I have the fitting that I just showed you, the new one that I got with the female male. And then this is a quarter-inch coupler from an airline. And then you got the 5/8 right hand. Now what this does, everything's tight now, so I'm not gonna have any leaking. I put Teflon tape on all three sections because I want to make sure that I got a good seal. Anytime you don't have a fitting where it's got you know, a sealed tip like this where it goes in and closes off, you kind of want to put Teflon tape down. You don't have to, it's just argon, but I'd rather not waste any in the air and have it in my machine than just floating around. So this is the back of the ProPulse. So now you just screw in your argon hose and tighten it up. Just want to go a little bit with these, you don't have to go crazy. And that's it. So here's the back of the Invertig as well. So right now I'm just using the hose that came with the Invertig, and then I have an adapter right down here, which allows me to connect the regular argon hose. Now I'm going to get rid of the this one in the middle, and I'm going to get another one for right here on the Invertig. So the reason I'm doing this is because, again, I want everything to fit perfect and not leak. Now this one I might not Teflon tape because I want to be able to get it off easily. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it on there and just tighten it down a little. Should be okay because this one's going from the inside. Like I said, you don't have to Teflon tape it because you're going from outside to inside, and if you see in here, it's nippled off. So, and over here, the way it is, it's nippled off, so it's concave. So when you put this in here, now this will have a fitting for the Miller torches. So let me grab the rest of the parts. So I grabbed the rest of the pieces, which again, same thing as I put on the back. And now this is just going to fit on here like this. And I like this a little bit better, and I'll show you why in a second. All right, so there you go. Tighten it up a little bit, you're good to go. Now I have the same fitting as the argon fitting for the Miller. Now typically when you use the one for the machine, you have to disconnect everything to do this one because it's so tight to get your hands in. So that's where that goes. And then the way that HTP designs their DINS connectors, they're bulky. So as you can see, I can get in here with this, but if I was going to try to get in the machine like this, it's very difficult. So I like this setup better. I'm going to change this adapter out now to the Miller style, and I can just do my connections right here. So now once I plug in my Miller torch, I can just screw it in here and good to go. So I hope this helps anybody that's struggling with this type of connection or has bought these machines that don't really like the way that the gas connects. Here you go. Here's a nice simple way that you can extend it and get what you need to do. I'm sure that's the better connection if you're looking for an airtight connection or put tape on it or whatever you have to do. So I use this along with my quick cooper. So obviously air is being held in. When you disconnect this, air doesn't leak out. So you can disconnect it. And now I can move it over to here. So when I need to take my Pro Pulse and hook it up to argon, I just disconnect this one and bring it over here. And that's it. So that way I can use 2 tanks, 2 different machines, all the same fittings on each one. And then it makes my life a lot easier. So I hope this video helped you guys, and it definitely helped me. I've been looking for something for a while since I got these machines on how to correct this issue. It's kind of tough when you're buying machines for both countries, or I should say Europe and US. I mean, same thing with the switches in the back. You know, those are a pain in the neck too. I wish there was a way to get them in the front, but unfortunately there isn't. So anyways, guys, as always, it's a pleasure, and thank you for watching. I appreciate you supporting me.